FanConnect. And Dyson, we're going to let you introduce your company and what you're all about. So why don't you talk to our group here?
All right. Thanks for having us, Joe. My name's Dyson Barnett. I'm the CEO and founder of FanConnect, and we have two very special and unique applications for restauranting to get more butts in the seats and keep your tables full.
Okay. You know, so what's the special problem that you're trying to solve for restaurant owners? I'll call it that. Just elaborate on that a little more. I know you said butts in the seats, but why don't you just go on a little bit?
Yeah, I think that's a very basic thing. But obviously, two challenges that we have as restaurant operators. One is keeping our tables full more frequently and more often through the day. And then the second one is how do we increase our check averages and, of course, get more referrals or more events being hosted at our restaurants.
Okay. If you had to list three things restaurants should be doing to help create this atmosphere for themselves, what would you recommend?
Yeah, the first thing I would recommend is to have a visible birthday program. Something, one is all your guests have a birthday, number one. Number two is everyone's expecting a gift on their birthday. So I would really suggest that you put together something that's visible, not kind of like, a mention just because I walk up to the table and ask, are we celebrating anything today? So that's the first thing. The second thing I would do is have a year-round calendar that I operate by marketing my restaurant, and definitely have someone or something manage that for me throughout the cycle of a year, because you'd be surprised how many missed opportunities we all have simply by not having somebody control or manage that piece. So those are two very specific things. And then the third thing is take advantage of larger parties. In a restaurant, your average is a two, three, or four top. So from there, I would suggest getting involved with any event that's going to bring more of three and four toppers, and of course have events, coming to your location. The more that we can get people to be happy and celebrating at a restaurant, the more sales you get, especially from that environment. So those are the three things I would suggest.
You mentioned a couple things there which hit kind of close to home. Since the pandemic, when everybody was just trying to space their seats and all that kind of thing, it's back to the old way it was now.
Mhm.
But to be honest with you, I don't see restaurants promoting things like they used to. So you bring up a very good point there. And also, it's great to have a content calendar of what you
Mhm.
want to promote, but we both know execution is the problem there.
That's right.
So,
Big problem.
yep. Can you give us an example of one of your customers and clients and what they've done with the program, how they've engaged with you, and what kind of results you got for them?
Sure. So we reached out to a restaurant. It's called Backyard Boys Barbecue. They're out in Deltona, Florida. We reached out to them because we noticed they weren't doing anything with birthdays. Tim is the owner, and we sat down and had a great conversation with him and told him why birthdays were so important for his restaurant and what they turn into lifetime value for his restaurant. He decided that, give it a shot and see what happens. We've been working with them now for almost a year, and it looks like they're getting anywhere from 5,000 to $12,000 a month in new revenue just from our birthday and retargeted marketing for him. So this is something that he really enjoys for not just the benefit of the extra cash flow, but really because it's a completely done for you service. So he's not having to do anything more than he typically would other than cook more meals and plate them. So it's really turned into a great opportunity for him.
That's great. That's good to hear. One of the things that a lot of my clients are pushing on is how do I get more catering business? And they're
Mhm.
talking catering, catering, catering. But the reality is, programs like yours are in their back pocket. And if you can get that check average from 38 to 75 or higher, then you know what? A couple of those a week isn't a bad thing.
Exactly. We find, that your average ticket will go $78 or more for a four top. We also do find that, when it is four top and it's a celebratory event, whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, whatever it's going to be, you're going to notice an increase of almost 50, 60, 70% more. I mean, people are not there to, pinch pennies, they're going to splurge. So that's really important. The other thing that we've noticed is with our program, a lot of our customers see anywhere from 100 or more birthday parties a month in addition to their existing business. So if you're thinking about this, it's a lot more two, four, six, eight tops that are coming there, a lot more profitable. And chances are these are people that probably, maybe they never came to your restaurant before. Maybe they've been there, haven't been there in a while. Maybe it's a lost customer. So it's really a really good opportunity to, spread your wings a little bit outside of the four walls of your marketing or business itself, and also to be able to boost that goodwill. That's, I think, really important and just a hyper extension of word of mouth.
Just doing quick math in my head. If you picked up 100 parties, that's about 8 grand a month in business,
Easily,
incremental. So
easily.
that's a great
And
thing to have. So
And it
Dyson,
shocks us that there's not a lot of people taking advantage of that. It's
no, I
unbelievable.
think it's one of those things. Understandably so, people have been focused on survival.
Sure,
Now it's time to grow.
sure.
Dyson, what's a great way for people to contact you if they want to learn more and see how it could help them?
Yeah, you can go on the web. Of course, our website is getfanconnect.com. That's really easy. You can find us on Facebook, and that's simply by going to Merchant Marketing Solutions. You'll find us there. And then, of course, on LinkedIn, you can find us through FanConnect and or the Merchant Marketing Solutions channel.
Last thing, is there anything that we haven't brought up that you'd like to share with our audience?
Yeah, I would really suggest that you start in today's world, you have to start looking a little further down the road, doing a lot more planning than we're doing. I realize we're coming off of a very unique situation that most of us have never even, well, all of us almost have never experienced before. And we changed our business model. And now it's time to kind of get into that back to basics format and really started looking at the most simple things that you can do to drive business and, of course, profits.
Okay. Dyson, we're going to wrap it up now, but I appreciate you coming along and
Thank you.
telling our customers about your service and what you offer. And frankly, everybody's got a birthday, so why not celebrate it at your restaurant?
Exactly. Good,
All
good
right.
idea.
Take care, Dyson.
You too.